Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. Oh, please God, I'm just begging you. Not a defect daily. It's the silent. We're back. Dude, I gotta, like, oil up this microphone arm. I apologize, it's probably a terrible sound, but listen to this. It's like an ancient, arcane mech from the bowels of the rust fields. Who we got here? Ocean Man, Take My Hand. The Dharma Initiative. These are good scores, but they're not amazing. These are actually, like, lower than I would expect given the situation we're in right now, where we have Vintage. People kind of hate Binary. I don't really care about it that much. Especially on a Vintage run. I'm actually, like, mischaracterizing people, because I imagine Binary probably sucks the more you know how to construct a good deck. So, with Vintage, it really doesn't make this worth much at all because of the fact that, you know, we're only going to get cards when we fight elites. Or, I guess, occasionally we could get them from a question mark, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, diverse, I have no idea. Because we can't channel an orb with the silent, I think, so I don't know what happens if you get, like, defect cards as a silent. I'm so excited to be playing a character who's not the defect. The defect was fun, and will continue to be fun when we get them. It was a good week of playing a lot of the defect and starting to understand how that character works, at least on dailies, although I'm hopeless in the regular game. But yeah, back to more variety, I hope. Looks like we basically can't avoid fighting two of these guys. Did he get a nerf? The reason I say that is because I'm pretty sure my dude used to have 10 HP. Not that it makes a marked difference, but you know, you'd still rather you'd rather he have 9. You can kill him with a strike and a neutralize instead of 2 strikes. Oh, I'm trying to lean back here because I got a new chair, and like while I was getting the new, oh, what the heck is a fear potion? Apply 3 vulnerable. Shuriken is also incredible. Find some potions. Liquid bronze. Okay, this is new stuff. Gain 3 thorns is not necessarily bad, but it does seem like the lowest possible tier that we could get unless we're fighting some enemies who we know are going to attack us a lot. So give me block and strength. That's an interesting mechanic. Stop with the potions, okay? Smack me in the face if you want. I'm good to go. Did you do 1 damage to me there? Highly uncalled for. Straight up, I'm going to hit the shop. You know why I'm going to hit the shop? I want some cards before we get going here. And I think Jack of all trades is well worth buying. I guess we could gain an orb slot, but it seems like a lot of work to enable that, so I will leave you. We should get more relics. We're a little light on the relics right now. We got distracted by the shop. Alright, oh my god, I clicked on the taskbar, and then we'll hit you with 3 of these. Shuriken gives us some extra strength. You never expect a, what's the vintage? Yeah, you never expect the vintage run to be bad. So I certainly don't feel like we're in a bad position. We are going to take a little damage here. Literally the littlest amount of damage possible in this game. You never expect the vintage run to be bad, but we want to make sure that we're trying to ride it as easily as we can. And honestly, starting with 3 shivs in hand with Shuriken is like the greatest enabler we ever could have asked for. Let's just hit you 3 times right off the bat. Get Shuriken, Jack of all trades gives us a bandage up, which is actually worth playing, and then throw 2 of those out there. Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to get hit for 7. But this guy is definitely dead. He's not dead. What on earth, dude? It's okay. Next turn. Definitely 100% deceased, but actually this time. Ghost in a jar. Gain 1 intangible. That's extremely good. I would say that's probably better than a block potion. Bag of marbles, also amazing. Like, this is a lot of damage right off the bat. Let's just see what we get. A swift strike. Perfect. Okay, so we'll just send out as many attacks as we can on turn 1. And, I mean, that's pretty incredible. We did 50 damage. We're only, like, 6 rooms into the game. This is going to be an easy daily, I think, and, honestly, I'm real happy to see it. Give me some intangible, dude. Why not? Take as little damage as possible, then we can focus on upgrading. Now, can I kill him this turn? We could deal 12, 12, 12. 2 strength. Let me take a second. 16, 16, 16 should kill you. I'm going to try this. It's a little expensive to kill this guy, but it does get the job done without us losing any... Oh, absolutely. Gets the job done without us losing any HP, which I think is important, so we can definitely... I mean, we didn't know we were going to get Gurya, but now that we have Gurya, we can use it, like, real quickly. So I gotta look at this for a second. 40 HP. So I can hit you for 12, and then these will do 7 each. I can hit you for 21. And then this would do 5. I think I can kill you and prevent taking damage. We're definitely going to take damage next turn if that's the case, so I'm actually going to do it like this, I think. So give me a strike. Strike. Or sorry, shiv, shiv, shiv. Strike. 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 We don't have to neutralize you. Instead, we could save 3 damage and neutralize you, but let's just wipe you. I'm okay with that. We deliberately took 8 damage here to speed up this fight. I mean, like, taking that guy out might take a couple of turns off the fight in general, so... we're almost certainly gonna want to play footwork here, so we'll play footwork. Follow it up with that, follow it up with that. Unlikely we're gonna do 35 damage to this guy next turn. That's okay. By unlikely, I mean, like... Oh, not impossible, actually. Actually impossible. It was both unlikely and impossible. We'll just wipe you, and then this guy's done. Took more damage than I'd like to have taken, but I'm actually, like, really, really happy with where this deck is at. Don't even play Survivor. You're gonna dump Dazes and be unhappy. Oh, it feels so good to be playing as a character that, I wouldn't, insult you. Wow, he's gonna live. I wouldn't insult you and your intelligence by suggesting that I'm good with the silent. You know, Ascension mode speaks for itself. All I'll say is that I have a lot more familiarity with the silent archetypes than I do with the defect. Tough Bandages. Not a great card for us yet, but, you know, the chance for that does exist in the future. We have such great relics so far, particularly to get, you know, Shuriken... Might as well just dump on you. To get Shuriken combined, or sorry, Ninja Scroll combined with Shuriken is just amazing. Duvudal is, in my opinion, pretty unlikely to be that useful. I am going to lift early. And my hope... I have to think. I don't think we need Bandage Up. What is it? Gain 2 energy? The new bottle. Shivs deal additional damage is only going to be good if we get it on turn 1 right now. So I actually think, like, we would probably look at this and do a very classic move and remove a strike or possibly a defend from the deck. Obviously, we've already removed the strike, but you get the idea. So, let's start by taking out the enemies doing the most damage. Like, this guy going on turn 1 would be very nice for me. Might as well shiv him. Alright, so now we get a Shuriken. We're doing 8 damage, which actually becomes 12. Want to make sure this guy goes. We get Pen Nib. Okay. Wonderful. 3 strength up, 3 enemies dead. Now we just got to kill this guy. He won't die on this turn, but neither will we. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And this is why, like, I'm pretty confident in this deck. We didn't get 3 strength up. We got 2. I forgot we lifted, so... Fighting against this guy, I would love to... You know what? Who dares wins, dude. Who dares wins. We're going to go for the strength up real quick, because we know we're healing after this no matter what. So I'm going to shiv, 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 strike. He's going to change. Then we can backflip. I don't think we... Do we want to cycle through the deck faster? I don't know. I kind of like what we're drawing next turn. We don't need a jack of all trades or anything like that, so just pass turn. 40 damage done, and we're going to continue to gain strength at a decent rate, so... Enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of this turn. It's probably actually like one of the worst possible times to do that, but... Because he's not doing multiple attacks. 21. Can hit you once. We scale in this fight. It looks a little weird, but we do scale in the fight. He's only dealing 12 damage, which is like nothing. Gonna hit ya. Play this. Play this. We're totally set. We need to play 3 attacks in order to scale, but we can definitely do that this turn. 10 damage, and he flips. Easy money. What's coming up? Defend and Strike. I will play it, because Defend and Strike are 2 of our lowest value cards. And we're not going to get 2 more attacks, but we might as well play 1 just to see if I was incorrect, I guess. Alright, well, honestly, not that bad of a turn. I want to be clear, I'm not even really gunning for, 12 damage, okay. I'm not even really gunning for... perfect. I'm happy to have gotten the strength upgrade, which is going to pay dividends early on here. I think we got lucky with the happy flower payout there. Alright, this is our ideal turn. We hit him, backflip, hit him, get some more strength up. Now we gotta hit him for 22 on this turn. Not gonna be that difficult as a result of our newfound strength, honestly. Kind of to my surprise, because I was a little anxious, to be honest, that we were playing a little too aggressively and we might die against this guy just by virtue of the fact that we didn't heal before the fight. I have to. I don't have to end here? Okay, you're dead next turn. But yeah, quite the opposite. Like, we're perfectly suited to match up against this guy. That was fine. Ancient Tea set I think is just okay. Rainbow is like we don't even have an orb slot, so I don't know if this will work. It might just do 8 damage, give us 5 block, and then do like 12 damage. I think we have to go Doppelganger. I'm scared right now. I think I can afford to give enemies extra strength, but if we fight the birds, we're going to be very unhappy. To start with, at least. So let's look for elites. 1, 2. You can get 2 elites. You got to stick to kind of the righter path here. We don't want to hit this many shops. Okay, right off the bat, we got a lot of stuff here. So neutralize to purge that. Play Jack of all trades. You get a Flash of Steel, so give me a Shiv, 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 Flash of Steel. So much energy. Strike, strike. Might as well backflip. We could, well, it looked like we could kill him. I'm gonna play Footwork just in case. And, I mean, we do have to do 36 damage this turn. That's too much. No, it's not. We had tons of energy left over. Whetstone hits Neutralize and Strike. Not our best attack, but, you know, it is. We did get it for free. Now you, 12 damage. We're going to hit you with a Neutralize. Sorry, an upgraded Neutralize, and don't you forget it. 2 block plus draw. I'm going to hit ya, hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. I'm not going to kill ya, but we did get close. Give me a Survivor and Doppelganger. I mean, this is looking pretty similar to the last turn, but there's nothing wrong with that in my world, at least. All I ask you for is a single strike. And you're gonna force me to wait 1 extra turn for no reason. I gotta hit you with a 16 damage pen nib neutralize. How insulting. I will read the book. It's the Necronomicon. First attack we play each turn that costs 2 or more. Gives us, it plays twice. I mean, how can you not take Apotheosis? We couldn't afford anything else. I think we've been a little willy-nilly with shops here, but Apotheosis is insanely good. So we're gonna hit you, hit you, hit you. What do we do next? I think you do a Footwork backflip. Necronomicurse. Doesn't really matter what you do with it. Considering that was only our first turn, I think we did okay. This is a Neutralize, Jack of all trades, Blindness just to make sure this dude never gets a chance to come back from the dead, I suppose. And you're healing yourself despite being at full HP. That's a classic Northernlion move. I can't really be mad at you. We are going to take a hit here. But only losing 3 HP is not that bad. But we can choose, you know, what do you think is more important? Resting before an elite fight, or fighting an elite and then seeing if you need to rest? And I think, you know, there's no right answer necessarily. But I think we're relatively well equipped, so I think we'll take the risk first and then try to get the reward later instead of vice versa. The bonus here... I mean, we did a lot of damage. We don't need to go too hard here. We're going to take 2, but he took 50. It's a really good turn for some weakness. You definitely should have apotheosised it first, but... It's a big neutralize, too. Now we're taking no damage. Yeah, the other benefit here is that we actually do get the ability, and that's why we're playing all our defense, by the way, is because of letter opener, but we get the ability, if things go super nicely for us, we can actually use Gurya instead of resting. Now, is that going to be possible? I don't know. Things are looking a little scary. And we might as well gain 2 energy, draw 2. I can't believe we didn't take damage on this turn. He's only hitting us for 17 now. That's not that bad. Mind you, he is going to live. Might have been a good turn to use poison just to make sure he didn't. But, I think flex is okay. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get more draw. I think that we will rest here. And the reasoning for this is... I mean, we'll take ghostly armor. The reasoning for this is... enemies are stronger. You know, they have more strength right now, so... As a result of the Philosopher's Stone. So, I don't really want to... give them the ability to kill me. I think if we just slow our roll very, very slightly, we could probably get through this run pretty easily. I feel like we're gunning for a score over 1,000 right now. That might be a little rich, but we'll see. Keep in mind, we desperately... By the way, why is my computer so slow? I'm all tabbing here. What's going on? I said... Slay the Spire. Is this you or is this me? I don't know. We want to add cards that cost 2 or more so we can actually take advantage of Necronomicon, which at the present moment does nothing for us. Through no fault of its own, by the way. Alright, this guy's going to be a little bit trickier now. So we'll neutralize to get that artifact gone. He's hitting us for 12. We already have 10, so give me a survivor and play a doppelganger just to get ahead of the curve here. 24 damage is no joke. 6 energy. Apotheosis. Give me a flex. Give me a jack of all trades into 2 secret weapons. What? Okay. Give me a secret weapon. Neutralize. Secret weapon. Oh, that's secret technique. Sure, I'll take survivor out of that. Neutralize him again. We still got 4 energy. Pen nib. I'll hit you for 34. Now we only need to hit you for 11. So give me a backflip and a strike, and you're dead. That's a little surprising to me, but I'm very happy. Art of War and Letter Opener synergize pretty nicely together. Don't attack turn 1. He's attacking on turn 1. Alright, well, Apotheosis right off the bat. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. You got hit quite nicely. We're not going to get the pen nib, so 19 damage is not going to kill you. We want to put up some block here. 22. We're going to take 5 damage, which is not very much. $17. I still can't kill you. Well, I should be able to kill you. Required a potion, which I don't like, but hey, skill potion. Add a random skill card to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Doesn't seem like an amazing potion, but it's kind of cool at least. 5 energy this turn. Quick Apotheosis. Get this dude out of here. Pen nib is available. Probably want to use that to strike the leader for now. Hit him with a quick neutralize. It's nice to get footwork out there, I'm sure, but I'm going to go for the 3 energy, 3 card doppel. Apply some weakness. Hit him with a flash of steel. Okay. Now we got to think. We got 7 energy, so we'll probably start there. And he's doing 24. There's 13. 21. Might as well keep it going for letter opener, right? Alright, we get a free turn. not that much going on, but it makes it a little bit more likely that he's going to die next turn, which would be very helpful for us. So we'll start with Flash of Steel. He's not going to die. So instead, let's wipe you, and we get Pen Nib. Might as well use it on you. Play, play, play. Alright, take him out this turn. You're looking pretty good. It does turn out in order to kill enemies, you have to draw attacks, which is becoming increasingly difficult. Ice Cream is good. Ancient Potion, I have no idea. Outmaneuver could work, but I don't think we need it. I mean, we could have taken Hello World as well. This is a lift for sure. Alright, so Guria is now exhausted. Remove a card from your deck, upgrade all strikes and defense. I will upgrade them. I can't afford to remove an attack. We possibly could remove a defend. I'm going to rest and hope that we get a 2-energy attack here. We didn't. But Quick Slash is good enough. And we are at full HP for this situation. So, alright, alright, alright. Give me a Flex. Give me a Jack of... Well... Hold on. Give me a Skill Potion. Offering. Yo, that's interesting. So, let's start Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Play Offering real quick. Secret Weapon. Pull a Quick Slash. Play an Offering. We got too much draw. Yeah, that makes sense. Quick Slash. Strike. 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 I think we should play Footwork. We're going to lose Ghostly Armor, but I think it's worth it for the Dynamite turn next time. We have 8 energy, so you got to start Apotheosis. And then you probably want to hit this guy with Neutralize. We need 18 block. Oh, okay. So 2 defends will work here. Flex, defend. I mean, it's pretty easy at this point, right? You're going to hit this guy so you can get your card back faster. You're going to get another letter opener out of that. You're going to take no damage. And we're going to maintain our chance at a perfect here on a run that's been very interesting so far. Can I kill you? Absolutely. There's one back. Quick Slash. We only need 1 defend. So I'm going to hit you good. This guy's going to buff himself. And he's going to hit us for 24 next turn. Which I would prefer if he didn't. But there you go. 3 energy left. We got to hit you with a Neutralize. Amazingly, we're still taking no damage. We haven't done anything to this guy in a long time. Now's where we gotta, if possible, pop off. He's weak for a couple turns. Terrible flex, unfortunately. 39! That's too much. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Just wanted to get the level of strength. So we're gonna lose our perfect. He takes a turn off. Like, I mean, the fact that we can afford to almost take that straight to the face is a pretty good indicator that this run is absolutely, completely fine. What we do need, we need more gas. We need more attacks. Ah, you fool. Especially a 2-energy attack or better. Gambler's Brew. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Now that's interesting. I mean, Thunderstrike is going to do nothing. Hyper Beam feels like an actually amazing card with the Silent right now. Why do I say that? Because if we play it, I mean, it's our only 2-energy attack, so it's going to do 50 damage to all enemies, and then we're going to lose 3 focus, which means nothing when we have no orbs. 1, 2, 3. Well, so 1 elite. So basically, when I took Black Star, it was like, replace this boss relic with another relic later. Incredible. Well, I want the one with the latest shop, which is this one. Also has a lot of relics on the way up, which is nice. Like, look at this. Okay, this is perfect. Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack to your deck, it's upgraded. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you are going to be hurt. You're actually probably just going to die. Mercury Hourglass is worth a little, but not necessarily 0. Dude, the frame rate is tanking. I'm a little confused. To be honest with you, I mean, we should play Apotheosis first, probably. Kill 1. I was kind of, I mean, if you get Pen Nib, if we get Pen Nib, Hyper Beam in our hand first turn, everything is dead. In fact, wait, we've clearly spent Pen Nib. Gain 2 block, draw a card. Deal 8 damage, draw a card. We're not hitting that guy yet. Neutralize you, just weaken you a little bit. Play a flex for sure. Play a backflip, and then play Hyper Beam, and everything's dead. 41 damage to all enemies. Unceasing top. Potentially good. Maybe. Remember, attacks automatically get upgraded. Choose a skill. At the start of your card, or the start of your turn, this will be in your hand. We can only afford one of these two. What skills would we want? Probably Apotheosis, right? If we can get an attack, Hyper Beam would be amazing. I think we'd like to have Apotheosis in our hand right off the bat. Is it Apotheosis Plus, by the way? No. So we'd like to upgrade that at our next rest site, if possible. Everything else, I just don't think it's necessary right now. Paper Crane makes weakness better, and then it's our only elite fight. Just playing that makes Jack of all trades draw 2, so I think it's already real nice. Little Mind Blast, sadistic nature. We can't get... Well, actually, now that I think about it. We got real close to 24 block. Didn't quite get there. We did do 110 damage, kind of without even noticing. Hyper Beam is not good on this turn, unfortunately. I don't even want to draw. I'll just smack you. Maybe should have gone for strength, but I don't want to draw because, you know, I want my cards. Maybe a rudimentary way to think of resources in this game, but ooh, Pantograph, Blue Candle, Hologram, Skim. I don't know, Skim might be worth it, but I much prefer to get an upgrade, or to get cards with something else. To pay exclusively for getting the cards feels like not bad necessarily, but you gotta draw a lot to make the value worth it. I think. So we're always going to Apotheosis. Following Apotheosis, we're pretty much going like straight into a Jack of all trades, followed by after using the shivs, I should say. And this will just kill you all. Yeah, the faster we can get to liquid bronze, 3 thorns. Who are we fighting at the end of this floor? Dono, Deco? I mean, it's like 6 damage. It just doesn't seem that worthwhile, but I mean, maybe we'd prefer that. Well, no, poison is going to be way more than that. Gambler's Brew is good. Artifact Potion. I think we'd like to avoid any debuffs. So sure. Gremlin Horn's fine. 189 gold. Attacks come pre-upgraded. I think we should. I mean, yeah. I'll just take the extra strength. Honestly, being able to double up on this might also be good. Like dash. Seems acceptable to me, in case we can't get the Hyper Beam on turn 1. Which we did this turn. So always, Apotheosis, Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. And then Hyper Beam is like 57 damage times 2, so let's do that. And then we'll just kill you. Essence of Steel, gain 4 plated armor. Immediately I'm like, yes, that's insanely great. Keep upgrading cards. We can keep adding cards as well, but, you know, because resting does add cards, but the cards we've got in our existing deck seem awesome, so I'm very much content to, pardon me, very much content to continue rolling like this. Apotheosis, a flex, Shiv, Shiv. Oh, you should have used that on Hyper Beam, you idiot. Anyway, 63 damage times 2. It's enough to get ahead of the curve for certain. Now, we could use our potion here. We could use any variety of potions, but I'm more content to save them for Dono and Deco for the extra points. Totally forgot we had Ice Cream, by the way. So we're going to use a double damage dash, or a double effect dash. Next turn we got Doppelganger coming out doing some crazy work. It would be nice to not lose Pen Nib. And that's exactly how it's going to go down. Thread and Needle's amazing. Add a random attack to your hand, it costs 0. That could be amazing, but we don't need it right now. This is a perfect turn for Hyper Beam. Didn't get it. So we basically have to use it with a strike. Which is highly unfortunate. Oh, dude. This is an amazing deck. I can't believe we're on the boss fight already. Footwork for extra decks. I mean, things are going to be upgraded pretty much like right off the bat, so doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Alright, so these guys, we're going to win. We just want to make sure, if possible, we perfect. So, drink your plated armor. Gain debuff protection. Apotheosis. We're going to go on this guy. Shiv. Well, you should neutralize him first. Get that effect out of there. Oh, we got Pen Nib. We're still just going to use it. Okay, now we can use Jack of all trades. Get a Panache out there. And then honestly, use your Gambler's Brew. Well, he's hitting us for 24. There we go. Use your Gambler's Brew. Replace all 3 cards. And I mean, look at this, right? Hit him again. Hit him again. And then, how about 39 damage times 2? I lost my artifact potion because of that, but mostly I just find that hilarious. Alright, you're doing 30 damage. Like, I would prefer if you didn't. So how about giving us 26 block right off the bat? And then, I'll just put up a... Well, we have 9 plated armor. So... all things considered, like, I'm not that worried about it. I guess I'll just... I mean, I'll play it. Oh, Unceasing Top actually worked there. Dude, this is like a great daily. We picked up the perfect card for working with this guy. The perfect card from the defect deck, I should say, for making this guy work. That was a great time. 1031, we're up there. I'm not gonna say we're on the front page, but this was a fun daily, and we did good things. Top 1,000, honestly, not that bad. It's me and Donald Glover up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.